Indomitable is a word that says a lot. The meaning of indomitable is staunch, unyielding, unbreakable. It has a meaning, it is a philosophy, it tells a story. To be indomitable means that you must have a mindset that you never give up and strive to be the best at whatever you put your mind to. In this series, we put the spotlight on individuals, teams, and even animals that exemplify the meaning of indomitable. Nelson Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary, politician and philanthropist who served as the first black president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was born on July 18, 1918 in Mvezo, a small village in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa. Mandela was raised in a traditional village and was given the name Rolihlahla, which means troublemaker in the Xhosa language. He attended missionary schools and went on to study law at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, but was forced to leave without graduating due to his political activism. In the 1940s, Mandela became involved in the African National Congress, ANC, a political organisation that was working to end the apartheid system in South Africa. He was arrested and charged with treason in 1956, but was acquitted in 1961. In 1962, Mandela was arrested again and sentenced to life imprisonment for conspiring to overthrow the government. He spent 27 years in prison, most of it on Robben Island, a maximum security prison off the coast of Cape Town. During his time in prison, Mandela became an international symbol of the struggle against apartheid, and his release in 1990 was celebrated around the world. He became the leader of the ANC and negotiated with the government to end apartheid and establish a multiracial democracy in South Africa. Mandela was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for his efforts to end apartheid and promote reconciliation in South Africa. He was elected president in 1994 and served one term, during which he worked to promote racial reconciliation and economic development. After leaving office, Mandela continued to work on humanitarian issues, including HIV/AIDS prevention and the education of children in rural areas. He passed away on December 5, 2013, at the age of 95, leaving behind a legacy as a symbol of hope, forgiveness and reconciliation for people around the world. Why was Nelson Mandela an inspiration to the people? Nelson Mandela was an inspiration to people around the world for a number of reasons. Some of those reasons are anti-apartheid activism. Mandela was a leading anti-apartheid activist in South Africa and spent 27 years in prison for his activism. He fought for racial equality and the end of apartheid, a system of institutionalized racial segregation and discrimination that existed in South Africa from 1948 to 1994. Leadership and forgiveness. Mandela was known for his leadership and his ability to inspire others. He was also known for his forgiveness and his willingness to work with his former oppressors to build a more just and equitable society in South Africa. Peaceful resistance. Despite being imprisoned for 27 years, Mandela remained committed to peaceful resistance and non-violent protest. He believed that violence would only fuel the flames of racial tension and hatred, and instead worked tirelessly to promote peaceful coexistence and reconciliation. Humanitarian work. After his release from prison, Mandela worked tirelessly to promote social justice and human rights in South Africa and around the world. He established the Nelson Mandela Foundation, which works to promote his legacy and to support humanitarian efforts in South Africa and beyond. Legacy. Mandela's legacy has inspired millions of people around the world to fight for justice, equality, and human rights. His life and work continue to serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of standing up for what is right, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Nelson Mandela definitely qualifies as an indomitable human being.